Hi, good afternoon and welcome to, again, another one of my videos called My Cricut Rocks. Today, again, my name is Rhonda, sorry about that. Today I'm going to show you, I was inspired the other day by a lady who has done so many videos, and I hope she doesn't mind mentioning her name. But anyways, if you want to be inspired, this lady is wonderful. Her name is Melody Lane Designs. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with her, but if you are, definitely check out and subscribe to her website. She has so many different ideas. I was inspired. I was so afraid of using three-dimensional things, such as boxes. I have that the cartridge called Tags, Bags, Boxes, and More, and I was so afraid of using it. And then when I saw her use it, I thought, you know what a great idea, especially I got 3 children, and they're all in school still, and they're 7, 8, and 10. And so for their class this year, I decided I am going to make each one of their classmates a treat bag. Made out of a box that I'm going to create out of very special paper, and on the side of the treat bag I'm also going to make a little Valentine's decor stating Happy Valentine's Day, and on the other side it's going to be from Who. And this video, obviously, I'm not going to do that yet, so you'll have to keep a watch out for that video because I am planning on doing that video. This video, I am actually, if you could see this purse, I actually made this purse. This is a 12 by 12. What a cute idea, especially for a girl. Now, I didn't dress it up or anything like that. I just wanted to see how it would look, and I think it looks really cute. And this is something very cute that you can use for like a Mother's Day, where you can actually fill it up with like their favorite candies or anything like that, or even just for decoration. I mean, it is just wonderful. Now, I used it out of regular plain paper just because I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how simple it is to make this simple purse out of tags, bags, boxes, and more. So I'm going to put that aside for now, and I'm going on my Cricut. Now, my Cricut Expressions 2 just came back the other day, and I'm so excited because it was in the shop for probably about a week. The USB port was bad, so what was nice is that Cricut replaced the USB port, and it has worked, knock on wood. So plus I always have the Cricut Mini to fall back on. So what I'm doing here, and I'm just going to move you just a little bit over to, and I apologize for the glare, but over to where you can see the Cricut, okay? So what I did was I basically made the whole 12 by 12. I brought it down, I did my dimensions. Now I'm going to go ahead and, excuse me, I don't want to flip you. I'm going to go ahead and put my mat into, and I did it, sorry about that, my mat into the Cricut Expressions. I have the 12 by 24 right now. It's a newer mat that I purchased when they were on sale. So I figured I better get some use out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to cut this little puppy out. Basically what I did was I used my settings, 6th in depth for the blade. And then my pressure was automatically, I went ahead, I'm selecting medium cardstock. So my blade is set at 6, my setting is set at 4, and my speed is set at 5. But last time what I did was I went down a speed and I set to just high. So this way it takes a little time cutting this out and scoring the areas, because what's nice about this is that you have to score certain areas so that you know exactly where things are going to come together. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut this. So, I'm sorry, while I am waiting there, I want to let you know too, because I started to get so inspired by Melody Lane Designs, I went out today to Hobby Lobby and I purchased my first scorer. So I'm very excited because it was $9.99 and I got, actually, I'm sorry, it was $19.99. But I used my 40% off. So I actually paid like 11 bucks for it. But what was nice is that they give you like this little scoring tool. And then this is also for a dimensional area. So when you're working with boxes and tags and things like that, it's nice to have this scorer because you don't want to cut your paper. You want to, it's got these nice little divots in the lines so you can line up your paper and score it properly. So this way I can go ahead and I can score my, I can go ahead and move over my score so that you can see how I score. And it's still cutting it out, but it's only because I adjusted the speed down a little bit and it looks like it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And then I'm going to go ahead, take my little pencil tool and unload it. Now, I love this little spatula. The spatula is wonderful. They do sell other ones other than just Cricut. Cricut's not the only ones that make things like this, but you know what? I'm a Cricut guru. I love anything that Cricut has. So, I swear by it. It's all in what you buy. And then you got to be careful because you might rip some of the paper, which I just did. But the settings were awesome because look at that. It came right out. So then you just take it from your mat. Now again, this is a new mat, so it's a little stickier than your older one would be. But anyways, I just chose a bright orange for now. And I'm going to go ahead and peel that off. Okay, and these little pieces are part of the bag. I'm taking those off, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm saving those because you never know if you're going to need that color in something small. I used to waste a lot of paper, and I don't anymore. I save it because I have like a bucket that I just put scraps in there, and anytime I need a certain color, I go to that bucket because if I need something small, that's the whole purpose of me doing my Cricut rocks, because these mats are so sticky that you can put a little piece on there like this, and you know, as long as you line it up and everything, it's perfect and it's usable. So why throw it away? Save yourself some money. Okay, so basically I'm going to go ahead and I got my scorer tool right here. So now I'm just going to tell you right now, I did go ahead and tear this just a little bit. I purchased these today these are the Paper Studios. These are the smaller ones. I do have the bigger ATG gun, but you know, when you're using smaller things, the ATG gun is kind of big and bulky to use. So I am going ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and just tape that, which I did. Okay, it's just to basically glue it so that I can go ahead and put this. Okay, so it's sticky. Okay, so anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually line up my purse, okay, and I am going to score away. I gotta go down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and again, you want to make sure that it's even from top to bottom. That's the most important thing, because you could score and you can make a diagonal line and not even realize it. So you want to make sure that your line is straight across. And what you do is just find a divot that is close to where you want to score. Now, the biggest thing when I started scoring is that I went too deep with my score. So don't do the same mistake I made, because what happened was I ended up scoring it, but at the end it ripped it. Or I shouldn't say it ripped it, it cut it. And I have a cutter. So I guess technically you can use this for a cutter too. But I don't. I use it for a score. I just got it today, and I'm so loving this. So, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move it around, just because it has to be scored in different places. Okay, so let's see here. If you hear any snoring, that's my dog, and she snores a lot, so I apologize. Actually, I should say she's not my dog, she's my mom's dog, but my son, our middle son, loves her and will not get rid of her. So she was going back and forth. Shoot. Sorry about that. She was going back and forth for a while, and now, all right. So the closest thing to scoring is just to make sure that everything is lined up properly. Sometimes when things don't line up the way you want it to, it makes it hard to score. So you just line it up the best way you can and find that divot, okay? So I went ahead, I did those, and then I'm also going to score these little pieces, because I didn't score them last time and they were hard to, they were really hard to bend. So okay, and the reason I'm going kind of slow with you too is because I'm still learning too, but you know what, I figure we can learn together. My mom was with me today. We had to visit my mother-in-law in that nursing home, and we went to Hobby Lobby, and she's like, says to me, how did you learn all this stuff? You know how I learned all this stuff? I learned it through YouTube. And my kids are big gurus too on YouTube. And so, you know, I guess I just, you know, I find something I'm interested in, and I go and I start going on YouTube. Okay, so now we have our score, which makes it so much easier, if you can tell, so much easier to do that and to fold, okay? And it just makes it so much easier. Now, it scores the openings for you to put this through, Okay. Now, when you're adhesiving these, just keep in mind, I don't even know if that's a word, adhesiving, but just keep in mind that where you need to adhesive your material. What I would do is I actually would take a pen or a pencil and just kind of do my line. And then I would do the same thing for here. So this way, when I do put it down straight, I can use my adhesive gun and go like this. And of course, you know, you don't want to adhesive the opening, so just be careful with that. Okay, and it's sticky. Okay, so now you can put this in here. Now just keep in mind too that when you set it, you want to go inside the box to give it that good oomph. Okay, I think this is just adorable little purse that any little girl is going to want, especially to play with their dolls too, you know. It's just, I was so afraid of doing these. I didn't think I would ever be able to do something like this. But you know what? Never say never, because YouTube is the best thing I think that they've ever come out with, because it's so instructional. And there you have it. There is my purse. And I will join you next time when I actually do the treat bags for the kids' Valentine's Day party. That'll be my next video. So keep a watch out for that. And I really enjoy talking with you. So if you like this, please say that you like and subscribe to my YouTube. And I hope to see you in the future. Thank you and have a great day.